Number 35. Use synthetic division to find the quotient. Here's my division problem. 3x squared plus 14x plus 15 divided by x plus 3. Now, as a little side note down here, if you were to divide this into this, what would the remainder be? It would be the same thing as if you did f of minus 3. You say, what do you mean? Well, if I put negative 3 in here and negative 3 here, okay? Negative 3 squared is what? 9. 9 times 3 is what? 27. So this turns into a 27. If you add 27 and 15, what do you get? 27 and 15 can be 42, isn't it? 42. Now we have to figure what 14 times minus 3 is. 14 times minus 3 is going to be negative 42. So you have 9 times 3 is 27, plus 15 is 42, minus 42 is 0. So the remainder is going to be 0. In other words, when I divide this by this, we're not going to have a remainder. Okay? And that's figuring out what f of minus 3 is. Now you can do that with synthetic division here. Okay? One thing to notice, when you have a plus 3 here, you have a minus 3 down here. We figure out what f of minus 3 is if this is a plus. If this had been a minus, we'd be figuring out what f of 3 is. Change the sign though. Okay? Now the reason we're going to change the sign is, what's one of the steps to division? The step to division is, one of the steps is to divide, then multiply, then what? Subtract. To subtract, what do? We change the sign. Look, we change the sign and we add. So we go ahead and change the sign all at one time. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We're going to do synthetic division. We're going to use the minus 3, so I don't have to change any signs. Let me show you. You bring down the 3, the 14, and the 15. Bring down this minus 3. Remember, it was a plus 3, change it to a minus 3. All right, now, let's start this thing. Bring down the 3. 3 times minus 3 is what? Minus 9. Now, in normal division, we have to subtract, don't we? But now we've already changed the sign, so all we have to do is add a plus 14 and a minus 9. In other words, if you had $14 in your bank account, wrote a check for $9, you'd have what? $14 in the account, write a check for 9, you got $5 in there. Okay? Now we multiplied this times this to get this. We added these. We're doing 5 times negative 3 now. We're going to get negative 15. When you add these up, what do you get? The 0, just like I told you to get. Okay, so my remainder is 0. And we got that by doing 27 and 15 is 42, minus 42 is 0. Or using synthetic division, we get 0 right here. Alright? Now my quotient is going to be 3x. Put the x next to the 3 and add 5. There you go. There's the quotient, remainder of 0.